How's it going, everybody? So we're back here with another episode of Farmer Phil. Now if we look at here, I've made quite some progress, like dang. I just want to show you guys what I summoned, quite lucky. This baby right here. Now a lot of you are like, oh, it's a natural 4-star. Well, it's a fusion, and a farmable fusion at that. So we look at this recipe, all these monsters are farmable. They're all farmable, I think, yeah, those are the farmable ones. So we've got one of the fusion materials ready, and we are making some serious progress. I'm going for Sigmaris fusion first. I talked about making the water ninja as a Famon farmer until I can fuse Sigmaris, and I've got a ring already. So I just need to get the water martial cat from the shop, and then I'll be getting Jojo from some more stuff. Alright, so I actually have a surprise for you. It wasn't just a summon, but we can actually awaken her too. I did a lot of essence farming, a lot. And remember, this is fully free to play, only farmables and fusion. So we've got a ring now. Look at some of my runes. My runes are getting pretty good. I've gotten 4 stars. I'm using some 3 stars for the slot 2, 4, and 6, but everything else is completely 4 stars. Some of these other runes I'm looking at. So this one I might throw on a ring as well. I'm looking towards these other ones. This one's a good rune. I haven't upgraded it yet. Now I've got my Giants Before team completely running and working. So basically what that means is I'm ready to start farming runes. I have tried Giants B5 to no avail. Some runs are successful, most are not. It's like 1% success rate. It is pretty rough for Giants as it is. So what I really want to do is work on my Giants team and working on that stuff. So we look at my monsters here and my runes. I've got attack, crit damage, attack now. I'm running these runes. Same runes. I'm starting to actually upgrade these. All of them are +9. This is a good rune that I'll probably be using for a while. It's a 4-star crit damage rune. We're going to try to upgrade to 5-star, but if not, we're going to have to stick with that 4-star. This is one monster I need to work on. He's actually pretty good. Now I need to get him some fatal runes. I'm not sure if I'll probably go fatal focus. Rakaja as well. I need to get him some other runes. I need to get an HP percent slot 6. So once I get these ones and +9 them, he'll have more health. Then Tion, I've got at a decent amount of speed, and it's really nice because Rakaja heals right after Tion revives, just because Rakaja is slower. But I need to make sure that this works in arena as well, so I'm going to have to make their speed closer. It works in dungeons because the dungeon bosses are a lot slower, but we're going to need to work on that. We're getting close to our second 5-star, so we've got 2 food right there. And we're going to be working on getting some more food. We've got a lot of 3-star fodder and 2-star fodder, which is really nice. I've got a lot of skill ups as well, so let's go ahead and skill up some monsters. Making a lot of progress, guys. Seriously. This is pretty fast. Probably faster than my main account was when I started, which is pretty impressive. So let's skill up this. We already skilled out completely that heal, so it's only this first skill. And we also need to make sure we do Konamaya, the Water Garuda. The Water Garuda is a great monster. Seriously, it has been so helpful, especially with the defense break in Giants. Alright, let's see. And yes, okay, we got that 3rd skill. That was the last upgrade I think that we needed. Let's check it. We need one more. It's getting close, guys. We've got the 2nd skill completely maxed, so we need one more on this last skill. Not too bad. I got that fully maxed. This one's fully maxed now, so we don't need to buy Yetis from the shop anymore. I still need to max out this clean shot, and I need to max out this recovery, so we're definitely looking for these war bears. I don't want to use these yet. I want to get him ready to be 4-starred, and then I'll use those, and we'll see what we can get from that. But other than that, I don't want to feed them straight up to it. Word of advice, if you guys are like just starting, never feed the same star monster. So if you have a 3-star and you want them to get them to 4-star, then use 3-star monsters of that same attribute. Don't just feed them directly for the skill ups. So that's a good piece of advice you want to use there. It's pretty much knocking 2 birds out with 1 stone, and it saves a lot of resources. I've been saving Devilmon. I haven't been able to get this week's yet. Now, of course, If you noticed, a lot of my summons right now are not farmables. These are going to be foddered. So I'm going to come over here into Trial of Ascension. We're going to do a scroll summon. But I want to show you my Trial of Ascension team. So far, I don't really have anything working insanely well. I'm going to throw Konami in there. I want to get Orang leader skill in there as well, because that's a pretty big leader skill, but I still need to work on some wind nukers, and I don't know any farmable wind nukes, really. Seriously, I don't really know that many wind nukers that are farmable. So if you guys know some, leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your opinions. So we're just going to go ahead and auto these first few stages. I'll speed it up for you guys so you guys don't have to sit through this. Okay, so we're actually ready to do a mystical scroll summon and an exclusive summon. So let's see what we can get with this. I'm actually looking forward to this. So if we look at the exclusives, the reason I want to do it this week instead of the other weeks is just looking at the farmable monsters that we can summon. So if we look at the fusion recipes that are actually available, you could get the Undyne, we could get Kia, the Fire Succubus, but we don't want to start Veramosi yet. That's a long ways away. We could get the Wind Vampire, or we could get Jojo. So I would definitely be looking forward to a lot of these fusion drops, but I'm going to do it this week. And I'll tell you why. I'm actually looking towards getting one of these 3-star monsters. So Bernard, I'm actually really trying to get Bernard here. Another one, the Fire Magical Archer, that's been one that I've been trying to get and haven't been able to get either. And that's pretty much it. You know, it'd be nice to get another Grin Reaper to get a skill up, but we're going to see what we get. So let's do the Mystic first and see if we can get a farmable. Alright, 3-star monster, farmable. I think we don't need that. If that was fire or water, then that would be really good, but, alright. Here we go, come on, Bernard. Oh, dang it. It's not farmable. Alright, so we got some fodder. Nice. Alright, now the reason why I do these summons is in hopes of farmable monsters, like how I got Orang. Of course, you guys can get these through fusion, that's why it's obtainable. So if you guys have ever, need to get these monsters, just take the long way around. I'm just trying to take short paths just because it's faster for me to catch up, because everyone's a little bit ahead. So I need to catch up by doing some of these summons, but of course these are all summons obtained from the game, not from the store, stuff like that. So, and to end off the video, we're gonna just look at my Giants team. Of course I can't do the Hall of Heroes yet, guys. Not possible, not for me yet, but we'll be getting there. So this is my Giants team right now. I've got 2 type of nukers. I've got a cleanser, a healer, and then a revive, and then of course I've got that HP lead skill. So let's go ahead and I'll explain how I run my team. When I get the Water Undyne, I'll replace the Water Undyne in there. I'll be using the Water Undyne probably all the way up to Giants B9. Just for that extra revive, it's really nice. Now looking at the Giants team, you can see them running through the stages pretty fast. I like to use the Water Magic Knight just to pretty much speed through all of it. The AoE skills on the Magic Knight are just insane. AoE skill for the first skill, AoE on the second skill, and then AoE on the third skill. So it's an easy way to just start going through and plowing through these early runs, especially because it's water based. So it's gonna really just take care of everything. Now Saik is my main damage dealer. Saik does pretty much all the damage, and he buffs the entire team, attack buff and crit rate buff, which is very, very, very important. I probably wouldn't be able to pass this without Saik. Saik is just the one that just absolutely nukes it. Now we'll see if I actually have to revive on this one. So we see them running in. Now Saik, you look at that damage, half of his HP already gone. Now, that defense break can be really, really harmful. So Konamaya is going to go ahead and remove all that stuff, and then Saik's going to finish off the boss. It looked pretty simple. The reason I can't do Giants B5 yet is because Saik is a fire monster, and I can't do that kind of damage to a water-based boss. So we're going to find an alternative. It's probably going to have to be the Water Magic Knight for now. But I don't have the damage or the sustainability to just be able to not do that much damage. And I think someone just summoned a natural 5-star. I'm sorry. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what I've been up to. I think my next 5-star is actually, believe it or not, going to be either Saik or Rakaja. I'll leave it up to you guys. How about you guys leave a comment down below, Sayak or Rakaja, and I'll count up all the votes next time I do this episode. And when I'm ready, I will 5-star that monster. So I'll let you guys decide, have a little say in what I do on this account as well. And I'll probably do that in the future as well. It seems pretty fun. Darian, just one last note. Darian, I actually haven't really been working on, you know. Everyone's like, oh, you summoned Darian, that's so unfair. Well, I'm sorry, I got him from a wish, but I haven't really been using him. He's mostly dungeons, I would say. He can be used in TOA, or I mean, not TOA, Arena. He can be used in Arena in really easy situations. So I would just say I have no plans for him right now. I will probably use him in the future, but right now I have no plans for him, so I'm not using him. So, but he's still farmable. I'm using all farmable monsters, even if I summon them. So just keep that in mind, guys. So I'm going to end the episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a comment down below on your vote, either Sayak, the Fire Hellhound, or Rakaja, the Wind Yeti. I need your votes by the next 2 days so I can make this next episode and 4-star or 5-star the monster of your guys' choice. And I look forward to seeing what you guys vote. Alright guys, I will see you in the next episode. See ya.